It's hard to stand out when you're 12 years old, and Nolan clearly stands out. It's hard to be individual, it's hard to be unique. You know, you're so much pressured into being part of a group. To have that spirit of individualism come through, and if we played any small part of that, then I think we're responsible for helping grow it.
And these things could be the difference between who makes the big leagues and who just misses the cut. Are you going to use these to your advantage or just ignore them and not improve? Okay, and then I made a model. So I drilled a hole through a baseball and stuck a pencil on it and then put duct tape around the ends to keep it from falling off. And so going back to where I talked about the curveball and the spin axis, think of the pencil as the spin axis.
Or his father sent me the video of him talking about the project. He's very passionate, you know, and there's 12-year-olds that are passionate about anything are pretty rare. So I recognized a lot of independence, a lot of passion in that. And then when he presented to a group of 12-year-olds who weren't that interested, but he was still very passionate about, like, why wouldn't you use this information, you know? I was like, oh, that's cool. I figured we should be part of that. You know, we should do it, we should help promote it. And so I figured I'd fly him out here and see what he had to say and introduce him and keep his engagement up, so hopefully he could spread that love for the game and love for that part of the game to other people, other kids.
So do you understand what this means?
I'm going to Seattle
You're on
and I'm going to meet all these people at this drive-on baseball thing. And then I have to do this big speech in front of a ton of people. Yeah. Wait, how many days do I have till we leave?
Tomorrow. You're leaving tomorrow. For Seattle.
Oh my goodness. Are you serious?
No, we're serious.
Okay. I did not realize it was tomorrow. I'm excited. I cannot wait.
Driveline stumbled across that a couple of years ago. So he was 10 years old, I think, when we first started just looking into just some strength training, just you know, push-ups, pull-ups, things like that. Just seeing what was out there for kids and at the youth level, and being able to make that applicable for baseball. And so that's how I found Driveline. So we got the pitching program, and he did a lot of the strength training, the plyo balls, and all that. So yeah, a couple of years ago, and stumbled across it. Just again, looking for something.
Like just getting to see all the facilities and like what you guys are like doing day to day, and then getting to meet all kinds of the coaches and people that at the baseball game I thought was really cool.
It's very exciting. You know, we have lots of work to do on the youth side, and I think we'll be attacking it, you know, in some different ways, which is good. But it's very surprising. Yeah, I would say that it's very cool to see that 12-year-olds are emailing and asking questions, and I think probably the result of this will yield more 12-year-olds emailing me, which is great. I have plenty of time for kids on this type of thing. You know, I want to engage them. But I remember how frustrating it was being 12 years old and young and having a lot of questions. The internet wasn't fully a thing yet when I was young, so you couldn't really get a lot of help. So I remember how hard it was, and I just want to always be there for the kids that are trying to learn.